This has been on our bucket list for a long time.
King's Landing is one of the most photographed spring waters in all of Florida. And we're guilty of that too because it's just so beautiful that it's hard to put the camera down.
So why haven't we visited until now? Honestly, because we heard it can be a bit of a party.
That was spring break for sure.
This is what Emerald Cut looks like on a Wednesday.
But it's actually busy for a reason.
And while we like to have a good time, we also love nature in its more peaceful state, especially on a paddle adventure.
Today we're exploring it for ourselves, and we'll show you what it's really like. Spoiler, turns out it's not all Caribbean looking, but also some wild Florida too. Just like I thought, if we just turn around, we'll see a gator.
I feel very vulnerable right now in this inflatable.
Oh, and if you're new here, welcome. We're Paul and Sarah. We quit corporate America last year to explore the world by van, and we love sharing our adventures with you, starting with our home state of Florida. So, let's get to it. Even though it's a weekday, we wanted to get here early, just in case it got busy, and also to have as much time here as possible.
So excited. I hear music. It really is like a theme park, apparently. Check-in was quick and easy because we reserved a spot online.
Hello. Perfect. Thank you guys for coming.
Thanks.
A couple wristbands later, we're ready to go in the water. Ah, so excited.
Oh, and there are lockers for rent at the office. Getting ready?
Yep.
Making ourselves a very quick lunch, just in case we feel like hanging around by the water at lunch, because it's supposed to be absolutely beautiful.
You can actually park pretty close. There's the entrance right there.
He's heading over to inflate our paddleboard. You pay $10 a person, and you spend all day out there.
We brought our own approved life jacket and whistle. Otherwise, we could rent one here.
But they do have kayaks for rent. I see a lot of people heading over there without a kayak because they're probably about to rent one.
Let's do this.
I'm ready.
For an epic adventure. Yes.
Let's go. We are taking a quick potty break.
I'm very thankful for our bathroom in the van.
If you have a van, use the ones in the van. And also, if you can actually drive all the way around this little loop, drop it off before you go park.
King's Landing is a privately owned section of the Rock Springs Run, but their rules are fairly similar to that of a Florida state park.
The water at the entrance is a little murky, but it's about to get really clear.
Look at those clear kayaks.
Does this look like there could be alligators in here or what?
I know, right? It's so still.
Whoa. This is something we've been wanting to do for a very long time.
Coming up to a T in the river.
At this T, you can go left or right.
I think we're gonna take a break and let the crowd kind of disperse.
It's so shallow and so clear that we're just gonna hang out right here. We enjoyed some quiet time at this crossroad of the Rock Springs Run. Turning left will later take us to the shuttle run where it's more likely to see alligators. But first, we're turning right for the much-awaited Emerald Cut section. So we managed to get out on the water, about 9:20? Every half hour they have a check-in, so you get kind of a wait. These are the guided paddle tours that they have here. And now I think we're kind of in between waves, which is really nice.
This early in the day, the water is especially calm and clear. Later in the day, it might be churned up a bit more, but the midday sun makes the colors of the water really pop. Can't wait. You know, I feel the current. It's definitely pushing us pretty good, but it's actually not that hard to make it through.
We're paddling upstream against the current from the Rock Springs Springhead at Kelly Park. I love that we share a paddleboard because we can keep taking turns paddling.
It's actually something going along this trail. you could probably walk the entire thing because it's only been about maybe 1 or 2 feet deep the whole time so far. But we'd soon find out that it does get deep in some areas, and the current can be swift. Walking also threatens the living plants in the water. Besides, there's a lot of hazardous debris from fallen trees, probably from past hurricanes. But it's a lot more fun being on a paddleboard or a kayak. There's a white egret just ahead. I think he just got a fish.
This playful egret kept following us and crossing our path. Here's one of those logs to look out for. Oh my gosh, the sun came out, Paul. Feels so good.
It does. Just before you get to the Emerald Cut, there's a nice little pullover on the right. Just a nice little break spot.
Is this not the most beautiful spot ever?
This is amazing.
Checking for gators. So this is part of one of the tours. So they're gonna hang out at the prettiest part of this whole run for about 10 minutes, take pictures, and then we should be able to have it all to ourselves.
But if you bring your own paddleboard or own kayak, you can just hang out and enjoy as long as you like. The water actually feels pretty nice. You know, normally spring water is 72 degrees. Somehow this feels a little bit warmer. We walked the remaining few steps to the most iconic part of Emerald Cut, where the water parts around trees growing out of the center of the water.
And we've got another batch of some tours. What do you think? Is it living up to the hype?
It's definitely pretty busy, but I think so. It's really clear water.
It's no wonder this is called the Emerald Cut, with the color of this water. It's so beautiful. We could have stayed here all day. We didn't know it yet, but it turns out we'd squeeze in one more pass through this beautiful section before the end of the day.
So now that we've enjoyed Emerald Cut a little bit, we're gonna go all the way to the very end and see what that looks like. So come on with us. I'm hearing some wild partying coming from in front.
Party in the front, party in the back. Oh wow. I'm pretty sure that's a spring break crowd.
I don't think I want to pass just yet while the moose are fighting up there.
While the moose?
Yes.
Sometimes you just gotta hold on to something like a branch or this cut off palm tree to hold yourself steady. The battery. We are at 54%.
Really hard to put the cameras away.
Because it is so beautiful. We cannot stop recording beautiful stuff and we want to share it with y'all. Ah! Whoa. Gotta watch these twigs. I'm running into them. We're visiting during the month of March and there are a lot of spring breakers that come here.
That was spring break for sure.
I didn't actually capture them totally. I didn't want to be like that person filming this group of people, but they're going kind of crazy back there. All of these beautiful beach spots. There's so many to choose from. You could just stop and enjoy the whole day. We run around and run into the shallow part that we actually have to walk past this little area.
Was it a big splash?
Apparently it's like the splashing area where you jump off of the tree that's there.
Let's go see what's around the corner.
Okay.
This is just amazing.
It really is. Look at this beauty.
It is just too beautiful. We have to jump in. I already did once.
Holy cow. It is kind of cold, but it'll feel great. Ready?
Here we go.
Oh my gosh, that feels amazing.
I love it.
What do you think? Sandwich time?
Yeah. What is this?
We got squish sandwiches today for lunch.
It's just the way I like it. It might be squished, but this thing is good. Man, that was so nice. The sun feels good after the nice dunk in the water.
Freaking gorgeous. For what felt like forever, we just took our time, letting people pass us by and enjoying the natural beauty around us. Oops, accidental time lapse. We were probably talking about how beautiful it was. There are little homes along this part of the trail, and I'm sure that we're about to reach the end soon, but it just keeps going.
I think it may be private. Unless they're Italian and their last name is Private. Somebody's happy place.
What a nice spot.
Yeah.
It happens.
Yeah.
We'll make sure I didn't catch a spider on that one.
Oh, a little fish just jumped. It almost feels like there's gonna be monkeys in the trees, like Silver Springs.
It might just be around the bend.
I think we made it to the end. As soon as you turn around, all of a sudden you're gonna feel like you're going so fast.
It's so fast.
Whoa, coming in hot.
Uh-huh.
I think the Emerald Cut's just around the corner.
Now we swim. It's kind of shallow. Hold on a minute. It feels so good. Watching for alligators for me? Ow! Ow! I'm running into logs. Owie. Okay, come pick me up.
Going a little fast. Here you go.
Thanks for picking me up. Let's go. Oh my gosh, that was completely exhilarating. Oh, I would recommend it, but make sure to use a section of it that doesn't have a lot of logs in it, because I started running into some and I don't recommend that.
Oh no.
Yeah.
That's not good.
That's why you had to pick me up. But it was really fun while it lasted. It was like a lazy river, for real. No, but really that was a lot of fun. Whoop. There we go. We just avoided a near crash right there. We made it back. This is the jumping spot.
I'm almost tempted to do it.
Oh, you want to do it?
All right, we're leaving the intersection and basically there's nobody in front of us.
There's an entire part of the river that goes the other direction that you're more likely to see alligators and snakes. I see turtles. Not a lot of people typically go down this direction. There's actually a shuttle that you would pay for and they will come pick you up and bring you back to King's Landing.
It also said it was more than 8 miles if you want.
Hello. Hello. Did you hear that?
Whoa, a little girl just passed by and she's like, oh, there's an alligator right up there.
And she said it's moving.
Oh.
So, okay.
Gotta keep our eyes peeled.
Oh.
Whoa, oh, here we go. Look out. Ugh, stuck. We've run aground.
Wow. And this is the section where there's an alligator?
Do you see the alligator?
Sketchy. I'm kidding, it's just Florida. Yeah, there could definitely be an alligator in all this seaweed.
I know, right?
The water is like completely clear. It's just a matter of the seagrass being underneath and making it look darker. I'm definitely on high alert for alligators in this. What's that in the water right there? There's some movement right there in front of you.
Yeah, what was that?
I feel very vulnerable right now in this inflatable. That's the only part I don't like.
Man, we were really hoping to see like a big alligator, and we just talked to somebody and they said they didn't see one down this way. So I think we're gonna make a U-turn and see if we can see one on the way back.
Might as well. At this point, we've already gone far enough. We passed the sign that says we're entering Wekiva Springs State Park.
Some people said they did see alligators way down there, but...
Well, I am making a U-turn
right
now.
All right, turn us around.
Plus, now we have to go back upstream to get back, so.
Yeah, I guess that means I'm taking over.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
You guys,
my
just like I
gosh.
thought, if we just turn around, we'll see a gator.
We saw it, we saw it. Oh my gosh, we came really close to it and didn't totally notice it. What do you think Paul wanted to do?
Oh, I wanted to get closer. She's like, no.
Well guys, this is a true adventure right here. This side is definitely old Florida. The other side reminds me more of the Caribbean. Oh my gosh.
There's another gator.
Whoa, a gator just swam across. We gotta be careful not to send Paul flying. Oh. He hissed at us.
Really?
I'm not kidding.
Oh no.
Maybe because we were standing a little higher, it could actually see us really well.
Wow.
I was not expecting that.
Yeah, me either. That was so cool. That was like the icing on the cake.
Oh my gosh. Now for a grand finale, Paul is going to jump in the water from one of the jumping places. We're ready for you, Paul.
1, 2, 3. Yes.
I had finally put on Paul's shirt to keep me from getting crispy out here, but I'm jumping in. Woohoo! Woo! Oh, the current is taking me away. Oh my gosh, that was so much fun. Whew, you don't even have to go far to do that.
I know. Well, should we do it again? I never get old.
This is so fun. Wait a minute. In a very rare moment, we have the whole place to ourselves for like a whole 5 seconds.
Yes. Round 2.
We can't help it. We still have time, so we're doing it again. Now we're out here at 3:30 and not as many people are starting this run because most people have to bring their kayaks back by 5 o'clock. Cute little raccoon.
There's a raccoon.
Oh, the raccoons are back?
Yeah, it's right there. All right, let's see what it feels like at Emerald Cut to swim through this. Here we go.
Having the place nearly to ourselves, we took turns swimming about and taking in the natural beauty.
We stayed as long as we could, but it was time to head back. With King's Landing closing daily at 5 p.m., we were thankful for the downstream current helping to bring us in. It really couldn't have been any easier from check-in to check-out.
Woohoo! We made it.
All right.
That was so much fun.
That was years in the making, and it totally lived up to what I was expecting.
That watercolor is unreal.
3 alligators, yes.
And summer is coming and we're staying in Florida, so you know there's gonna be more water adventures to come.
Definitely.
We'd love for you to subscribe, and we'll see you on the next adventure.
Don't forget to like.
What I was doing there is that there's a lot of bugs. We wash our feet and we go.
Yes. Let's
Bye.
go. Bye. See you on the next adventure.